Failed with minor repairs, repairs by a fully licensed vendor. Permit may be required. Engineer oversight, 3 site visits. Certification with owner liability in the year of a load test. Load test still may be required by the AHJ.
Okay, this is Fire Escape Engineers 866-649-0333. This is the inspector's summary video. This is a pass-fail video. This structure is pre-existing and non-conforming. This is a pre-load test evaluation. You need an EPA renovator's license if this structure is pre-1978 for painting, and there will be no welding. Okay, we got a 3-story building here. I'm on the top floor, and I'm going to start with this platform. The platform's 3x3. The cage for the platform is appears to be a 2.5 by a 2.5 inch angle flipped up. Normally it's flipped down. This causes a little bit of a trip hazard here, but structurally it looks sound. And then your stringer appears to be a 6-inch flat, 1/4 inch, and you have this connection here. Let me just point this out. You can see right here it hooks around and goes onto that angle. Okay, so now that whole cage is what I said, 2.5 inch by 2.5 inch angle, and then underneath here it looks like you got a 3 inch by 3 inch angle that forms the bracket on top. There are 2 brackets, and then there's a smaller to form the triangle. You got a smaller angle. Looks like that's 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch, and that's all bolted into the building. We'll get a shot of the bolt as we go down. Your railing is your top rail is 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch angle, and everything is welded here. All your connections are welded. It's welded into the angle of the cage. So we really should have like a clip and bolting in here. This is welded here. We should have a clip. There should be clips. Welds really are not legal. So anywhere we have an area like this, say, you need to have a bolt. And all on the brackets. It's a welded bracket that should be bolted together. Okay, as we descend down, we've got our steps. Our steps consist of 1 inch by 1/4 inch slat, and there are 4 of them. They're welded onto a clip, and the clip is bolted into the stringer. And then on our railing, just as we descend, we have 3 intermediaries. They are a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch, and they are welded on. The whole railing system is welded. Okay, we're going to start our descent, and here we go. All right. This fire escape looks like it's been recently painted. The paint's in good condition, but and our hardware appears to be in relatively good condition too. Normally what we would like to see right in here, we'd like to see those bolted on, but our primary bolts have to be on the angle itself, the bracket. And we'll take a look at that. You can see right here that's welded, that should be bolted. And as we come through, you'll see here, that should be bolted there, and that should be bolted here. On all brackets, on those triangles, there should be bolts going through. So, descend down. And there are 11 treads. Let me just count that again. 1. I take that back. There are 12 treads. Okay. So then we land on a 3x3 platform. And the platform is the same configuration as mentioned above. We have 2 brackets underneath that support this platform. And the same configuration on the cage, same configuration on the railing. Okay, now what we have here is we have our guide for the counterweight that brings the ladder down. There's a smooth motion on the ladder. The ladder works quite well. And here's our connection for the ladder itself. And then let's just go up here. The cable appears to be newer, and try to get a better shot of these pulleys. Pulleys seem to be in relatively good condition. Again, this is all welded though. This should be all bolted together. All the connections on this, the guides work well. And the weight box appears to be in good condition. So the one thing we do have on the ladder is that the rungs do not punch through. I'm going to pause this and we're going to continue the video from below. Okay, we're back on Manila Avenue here. I'm on the ground floor now, shooting up, just looking at this bracket. Again, this needs bolting at the every joint where it's welded. The anchor bolts appear to be relatively good, but we're missing some on the bottom. There's just holes there. There's no second support on that. And it appears true on the top one also. Let me come up here. And this ends the inspector's summary video.
Load test still may be required by the AHJ. Failed with minor repairs. Repairs by a fully licensed vendor. Permit may be required. Engineer oversight, 3 site visits. Certification with owner liability in lieu of a load test. Fire escape issues. Photos represent what the violations are, not where they are or how many exist. Pass-fail inspection, not technical repair report.